going on, everybody? Hope you're all having a great day. As you can see, I'm going to be starting a playthrough or walkthrough on The Sinking City. Heard it was a good game, heard lots of good reviews. Me with horror, I'm a bit of a bitch, not gonna lie, but we're gonna get through this together. I may need one of you to hold my hand, but it's okay. We'll get through this. I hope you do enjoy them, and let's be off. Frosty, welcome. Dear Mr. Charles Reed, as you requested of me, researched the outburst of hysteria and vision the city of Oakmont. It turns out that your assumptions were correct. Such cases are indeed more frequent here. Men and women from across the country are drawn to Oakmont, haunted by visions similar to yours, a city drowning, the presence of something great yet unknown. As luck has it, I believe you have stumbled upon the source of your ailment, and the person who might help you with it. Prepare yourself, then come to Oakmont as soon as you can. Oakmont, I don't fucking know. I'm gonna go Oakmont. As soon as you can, I'll meet you here to help you on your way. Quarterly? Yeah, let's just not. Johannes Vanderberg. There you go. And we loading. If you don't like my reading, you can just read it yourself. There you go. Maybe I should have loaded this before the video, but hey, I may just cut this out if it takes too long. But we're already at 90%, so it might be good. Come on. Oh, I'm so gonna shit my pants playing this, but it's okay. It's definitely not okay. Shh, nobody needs to know that. Press any button to continue. Time to poop myself. Already starting with that music. Quick questions. What time period does this start in? So you're talking nightmares? Going with these on a boat with nightmares. It's old as fuck. I'm going with this is during like 1930s, maybe earlier. And his boat's stuck in a mountainside. How? It's beautiful. It's a nice calamari. Kills himself? Oh, that's like when you know when you like fall in a dream and you like sit up? Oh god, I hate that. It's been a while since that's happened to me, but holy shit. Falling in a dream is not fun. Okay, Stardo. Can I not put it away? Dear Mr. Charles Reed, as you requested, I researched the outburst of hysteria and vision in the city of Oakmont. So it turns out that your assumption is correct. I think I've read this before. Such as cases that are indeed more frequent. Men and women from across the country are drawn to Oakmont, haunted by visions similar to yours. A city drowning, the presence of something great yet unknown. As luck would have it, I believe you have stumbled upon the source of your ailment, and the person who might help you with it. Prepare yourself, then come to Oakmont as soon as you can. I'll meet you too to help you on your way. Quarterly. I can't even pronounce that. I'm illiterate. It's okay. Johannes van Berg. Now do I get my pistol? Press more for information. Whoa, 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 whoa. Casebook. Casebook contains main cases. It's kind of like my last playthrough of Judgment, case files. It reflects your overall story progress. You can work on more on one side case at the same time. Evidence contains crucial information about what to do and where to go. Play. Get evidence, interact with objects and people, combine clues to your mind palace, and take photos. Avoid framing the camera, viewfinder. Read evidence closely, okay. Pen evidence, map, mind's eye, my third eye. What the hell? Moments. Retrocognition. Retrocognition allows you to understand events that happened in the past, inspect enough evidence in the scene, and the vision will emerge. Step into it and find all the critical scenes. Mind Palace. Okay, archives. Also look at the information. KKK, padlocks. You pop them open. And that looks like some weird spider arm thing. Diving. Now we know. Do I get my pistolo now? Holding camera. I didn't mean to do that. How am I supposed to take a picture? You asshat. Like, what is that asking me to do?
Never trust a tourist advertisement.
Of course. Noble, whatever. Curse of the Weremonger or Gigwire. What the fuck? Oakmont shipping to the co. Okay, one sec. When is the last time you washed your sheets, man? Them linens need a scrubbing. Some babe right there. Some weird satanic shit. Can I like... Oh. I have to hold it. Can I now hold it? Rotate? How do I pick it up? Sword. Whoa, what the fuck? I'm sorry, I'm trying to find these things out. Padlocks are weak plans, attacks. How do I use the camera? Someone help me. It's okay. I'm so lost. How do I look at that? Is there a bit of focus?
I never have to use it. Let's...
Oh, there we go. What is this? Some squid? What is that part of it? Oh, there we go. There we go. So it's L2. What's going on, my peeps?
Now get out!
I don't want to. How do I jump? Right.
At last, Mr. Charles Reed. What a pleasure to finally meet you in the flesh.
Nice to meet you.
Johannes van der Berg, at your service.
I like his vest.
I did promise to meet you the moment you arrived.
Ah, much obliged, Mr. Vanderberg.
Look at his eyes. He's
I guess I didn't
bloodshot.
expect you to mean so literally.
Please call me Johannes. But where are my manners? Welcome to the proud city of Oakmont. Alas, now is not
Oakmont.
its finest
There you go.
hour, though it is its most important.
Oh, no more problem. What's the deal with the city? Nice suit. It is a nice suit.
You said you
No
know
problem.
someone who can help me with my problem. The visions have been getting worse.
Such vividness of dreams is not uncommon here in Oakmont. By chance, the man I spoke of, Robert Throgmorton, is already at the port. He has dedicated a lot of time and effort to investigate this issue. Alas, I fear he has a more pressing matter on his hands.
What's the deal
Reaching
with this city?
Oakmont was no easy task. Most maps I found didn't mark it, and this rickety packet ship is the only one that sailed here. Why is that?
Oakmont is no ordinary place. Its unique geographical position and the flood, a recent natural disaster, make it nigh impossible to reach. But you made it,
Make it
Mr.
nigh impossible.
I'm
to
sure the
reach.
tides of fate would have brought you here one way or another.
The flood. I kind of want to know both of these.
How can I find Mr. Throgmorton?
Don't worry, you can't miss him. Throgmorton tends to stand out from the crowd.
Need somewhere to stay.
Tell me about this
The flood.
flood.
It began 6 months ago. Storms raged for several weeks, and the water has risen ever higher without receding. Now the city is cut off from the mainland. I must say I rather like it, despite the inconvenience. Atmosphere, you know?
No, I don't. I really don't. I'd be shitting my pants every day. Look at it. I need somewhere to
Can
stay.
you tell me a little about Mr. Throgmorton?
A remarkable creature. Scion of a robust bloodline. A philanthropist, a scholar, and the patron of the famous Oakmont University. A man of great ambitions and even greater ego. Do not make him wait.
I already am.
I'll need a place to lay my head while I'm here. Any recommendations?
Fear not. I've already feathered a nest for you. There's a room in your name at the Devil's Reef Hotel. Here's the key.
Sounds charming.
Don't
No,
judge
it
a
doesn't.
book by its cover, Mr. Reed.
Do I get the Devil's Reef? What do you do here?
What's the best
Book
way to
this.
get around Oakmont? I'd like to drop my things at the hotel.
Most locals go by foot or by boat. I've got the latter sorted for you. There's one waiting outside the port.
You're too kind, Johannes. Can you steer me towards the Devil's Reef?
Take this map. I've marked the hotel and a few other key places.
What else did you mark on the map? What do you do here?
Places. Like
Talk
what?
to me. There's so
You're a
much.
private eye, yes? Well, I've highlighted the police station, city archive, newspaper, places you'll need to get to the truth. This city is insular, its ways mysterious. No one will take you by the hand, know where to turn in search of a lead.
How do you
Nah,
fill
I'm
your
gonna be
days,
shitting my
Mr.
pants.
Vanderberg?
I host a philosophy club for the like-minded intelligentsia, gathering seeds of thought like moths drawn to a flame.
Does Oakmont really have much of a market for philosophy these days?
There is no consciousness without pain, Mr. Reed. No better moment for clarity than times of hardship.
Okay. then.
That's it for now, I think. Thanks for helping me get my bearings.
No. The pleasure was mine, Mr. Reed.
Oh, before you go, how can I get in touch with you later?
Don't worry about that. I'm the kind of man who finds you.
Okay. Trust, activate. I'm gonna need this because look at this, and I am directionally challenged. So, yeah. Lore. Photo of trophy plate. Trophy plate with strange face. Looks very lifelike. Why is it like leaking? Fast, like blood. I don't like that. Oh god, I'm getting hiccups. Johannes von Berg said that I need to find a person in Oakmont port by the name of Robert Throgmorton. Yeah, I butchered it. Supposedly he can help me with my visions. A key to the room of Devil's Reef. Okay. What the? Yeah, no. What is this shit? No, it's like a little coral drop, whatever that is. I don't know the right word. I'll warn if this is Throwmonger. He looks like some mafia head.
I don't care about your petty excuses. No one leaves the port until my son is found, and that is fine.
Excuse me. Are you Robert Throgmorton?
I am, but not interested. Go away.
The name's Charles Reed. I'm a private investigator, just arrived from Boston. I was told you might be able to help me.
Private investigator, you say?
There's like a damn ape.
Perhaps we can help each other.
What the hell is wrong with his face? Do you know his visions are unusual? More than just
If I may
unusual,
ask,
man.
what happened to your son?
He likes
Why
bananas.
do you care? What's your angle, outsider?
Well, like I said, I'm a PI. Finding people is kind of my specialty.
Is it? Well, Albert was part of a deep-sea expedition I commissioned. This useless fool over here says he found Albert washed ashore in a lifeboat. Says he was barely conscious, out of his mind, talking gibberish in some other language. That he even tried to bite him.
And you don't believe him?
Complete malarkey. I know my Albert. I raised him strong and smart, the best of his kind. It couldn't have been him. Albert's disappearance is the work of Innsmouthers, mark my words.
What do you know about the visions? Who are the Innsmouthers? Let's go with that. I want to keep him on my kind of, like, I want to be, not on my, I want to be keeping inside of his kind of problem thing, and then we'll go with the visions. Yeah.
I take it you're not the biggest fan of these Innsmouthers.
Those fish-faced freaks have overrun this city since the police burned Innsmouth to the ground. But now, those filthy migrants occupy half this damn city. The port, Grimhaven Bay, Salvation Harbor, the shells, they are everywhere.
So they're just refugees.
Hardly. They've taken work from the local fishermen. They stir and agitate against us, the Throgmorton family. We are the pillar of this community, not to mention that crime rates have skyrocketed. Simply speaking, they are a big stinking pile of trouble.
What do you know about these visions?
I've heard you're the man to speak to about visions, outbreaks of hysteria. I'm trying to get to the bottom of it myself.
Another newcomer with another problem. Yes, I know what you speak of.
Can I ask you a few questions?
How dare you? My son Albert is missing, and no one in this Innsmouth-ridden city will do a damn thing. But yes, let's talk about your dreams.
Here, or like, why don't you lie me down on my couch, and then you sit on another couch with a clipboard, and then I sit down. Okay, no, I'm looking on. I'm not gonna be a dick like
Mr.
that. I can try to
Throgmorton,
find out for you.
let me help you. I'm rather good at tracking down missing people. I'll find Albert.
What makes you think you can do it? Oakmont is not exactly friendly to new arrivals.
Let's just say I tend to see things that others miss. And anyway, what have you got to lose? Sounds like you could use every man you can get.
Vera. You have a point, newcomer.
Vera? Fuck
Please
it, we're
forgive
going
the
with it. We some
questions,
savages.
I've never met a man quite like you before.
That's because no man measures up to the Throgmorton lineage. Proud and powerful blood flows through our veins. My father
damn
united
monkey.
with a certain royal family, which has blessed all our offspring with these exquisite features.
No. Those aren't exquisite. You eat bananas. Okay.
Sorry, did you just say Vera? What does that mean?
You had better get used to the Oakmont dialect, outsider. That is, if you want to fit in. It is a fascinating blend. Vera means fine. I was saying, we have a deal.
I see. Thank you. I need to know
Tell me
more
about the
about what
case.
happened to Albert.
Tame?
So much
Did you not
talking.
listen at all? I already told you everything. After leaving on the expedition, Albert was found on the shore in a lifeboat. This fisherman supposedly brought him to their house, and then left to call me. But when I arrived here, my son was nowhere to be seen.
Anything else?
Clearly, something suspicious occurred inside the house. I suggest you stop dawdling and go see for yourself.
We're at the fisherman house.
Where's the
Holy
house
shit,
where
we
this
got
all
so much
happened?
talking.
For
Finger
Kay's sake,
speaking.
I thought you were a private eye. Was standing right in front of it.
Like, if I had to actually read all of this, I'd probably
You
cry.
mentioned a lifeboat. Is it still around?
Yes. Face the house, then to the left is a beach that borders a fence. You'll find it there.
As
I'm
much as
going.
I'm enjoying the weather, Mr. Throgmorton, it's time for me to get started.
Find my son, newcomer, and be quick about it.
That's more information. Oh my god. Do you guys like reading this? We can look through it. Lore. City. What the fuck? Okay. Okay. Robert Stormonger wants to find his son, who went missing, port after blah 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 came up. Yep, all that. Great. Albert was mentally afflicted and acted aggressively before disappearing. Robert arrived to investigate until he found Robert wouldn't allow anyone to leave the port. What the fuck? What the fuck? Okay. Okay. Is this place? This one? This fucker?
The end is nigh. It will begin again. What is down comes up. The seed is sowed.
What? You crazy son of a bitch. How big is the store? I'm like tiny. I don't know what I'm doing.
I've said everything I know.
Don't do anything stupid, newcomer, and keep your hands where I can see them.
Okay. Okay. Is it the place I'm going? Ooh, slushy, slushy. What was that? Okay, love that. I'm kind of a person who, like, if I touch something, put my foot on something, yeah, I need to go clean that shit up. What the fuck? You're just gutting the fish or something? Maybe you have a bath for all them fishies. Oh my god.
Let's see what you find, newcomer.
Fine, come. I'll find something, motherfucker.
Hello? Hey, can you hear me?
Oh, my head. What? Who are you? Are you police? I've already told them everything.
It's okay. I'm Charles Reed, private eye. Mr. Throgmorton hired me to find his son.
Oh, okay. What do you want?
I want to know
What
what
happened?
happened here. Every detail.
I don't remember
How many
much.
fish there are?
Me, Paul, and Lewis. We were here. This is our house. Barry was outside, on his business. Then he came back carrying Throgmorton's son. He was unconscious, barely breathing. Barry left again to call Mr. Robert.
Then what?
We put the guy in Lewis's room. Then he started to make these horrible sounds and... okay. My head began to burst, and he woke up. And after that, I don't remember a thing, just dreams. Drowned streets, a sleeping giant, a voice that called me.
That sounds familiar. Tell me about yourself.
Okay.
Name's Will Hammond. I'm a fisherman. We all are.
You can tell.
Live here together. Me, poor fella Paul, Barry, and Innsmouther Lewis Flynn. We moved here after the flood. I worked on the railroad, but the rail ain't kicking anymore, so I started fishing. It was add or starve.
Where are all
Where
the
are the
other
others?
guys?
That's Paul there on the floor. Kay be with him. Barry's outside with Mr. Throgmorton. Lucky rascal missed everything. And I have no idea what Lewis or Throgmorton's son got to. Starting to suspect the worst.
What
Do you
happened
know
to
how
Paul?
Paul died?
I don't know. When I pulled myself together, he was already gone. Kay have mercy on his soul.
Who is
Who's
this
Kay?
Kay you keep mentioning?
Outsiders, show some respect. Kay is our lord, our light, our love.
Sorry, I didn't know.
Okay then.
I'll leave you to
Okay,
it.
go.
Take care of yourself, Will.
Please, detective, sir, tell me the truth. Could it be me? Did I kill Paul? Or, Kay, did I kill him?
I don't know yet, Will. The police will stop anyone coming in or out of here, so I suggest you just try and get some rest.
I'm afraid of what I might dream.
If you keep wiggling them head shakes. Lots of head shakes. Oh, I thought he was on the bed. A lullaby and shit. I'm like the moving is so weird. I was playing Judgment recently, and then now I'm playing this, and yeah, it's gonna take a bit.
Choo choo. Ahem.
He did not.
Choo choo. Ahem.
My man. Oh. You got a Holdex. I see. Oh, one sec. That's dying. And I need the batteries in it. Not battery, but the juice. It needs the juice. What the hell was that sound? I'm so sorry. Making you guys wait. Well, I guess we're gonna look at this, man.
I can barely recognize the face of the poor fella. He was beaten to a
He's looking
pulp.
sexy. What the fuck did I just witness? Is he going insane? He's lost his damn mind. He shot himself. How do I stop myself from going insane? What the fuck is that? What is that? What the fuck is going on? Okay. Alright, punch this. You know, like click it. It's clearly a locket. Bitch. knife there. It's shot pretty. Oh, little fishies and eyeballs. Okay. How do I look at that again? Oh, it's gonna take some time.
Never seen knives like this
Oh,
before.
stacks.
Masterful work.
Indeed.
Seems
Indeed
like
it
Prohibition hasn't affected Oakmont too much.
is. Okay, so Prohibition. Is that the 30s? Is it the dirty 30s? It's not the 20s, is it? No. What's the rotten 20? I can't even remember.
So that's what an Innsmouther looks like.
Looking cute. But it doesn't look like a snap.
I'm surprised they don't have someone's portrait here.
Oh, okay, this guy's just a jackass.
5 cards short of a full house.
Good action. Okay,
I can barely recognize the face of the poor fella. He was beaten to a pulp.
I don't see anything. Anything that could really do much.
Huh. This dog mat looks better than the owner's bed.
It's true, it's true. Fuck, nothing lives in it.
The book is damp and damaged, but clearly well cared for.
Oh, shit.
Huh. This dog mat looks better than the owner's bed.
Already looked at that.
Glenna, Nehri, Glenna, Gebhal, Nugolina, Haft.
What the hell? Recognition allows you to understand the events that happened. What the hell? What the fuck? Let's get the hell out of here. Okay, then it's just the recognition.
Take this, ape face.
Okay, so someone got shot. They're beating him.
Yeah, run!
Okay. Is there anything else? Oh.
What's happening?
Okay, let's see what we have here.
What's happening?
Take this, ape face.
And then it leads to them running up. Oh.
Yeah, run!
When Albert Throgmorton woke up, he was not himself. He attacked the fishermen, and his hysteria spread to them.
So
When he got
confused.
wounded, he fled.
Go to Mind Files and go. Throgmorton. To you. sympathies, Frogmorton sentiment, and intimate to Lewis and his pupils suffered at the hands of Frogmorton. That could be a reason of hate. Yeah, I guess. Clues. Albert fled, one fisherman was missing. Albert's rumors was dangerous and posed a threat to Lewis Flynn and his fellow fishermen. Okay. All evidence collected.
My head! I still hear those voices.
Okay, now I can probably go talk to them. Okay. Maybe is there something still? I can track down Albert. Albert and the fisherman named Lewis fled the scene after the fight in the house. I can track them down using my supernatural senses. I have supernatural senses. Like Superman. Follow the omens. Mind's eye can reveal omens, so it'll guide you away. I don't see any omens. Here's one up here. Okay then. This is kind of weird. What is this? Bullet chimes, please.
So the fisherman pursued Albert, even let off a few shots.
Oof. I'm definitely gonna have to cut out some parts of me searching the house earlier. That took forever. So I'm just gonna follow all of these. Kinda creepy. Up here? Or over there? Confused. There's something over here.
Even though Albert was wounded, he managed to climb that high. Robert wasn't exaggerating when he said he raised him strong.
Yep. Well, he's half ape for Christ's sake. You get quiet? Let's go. Okay. Can I not run or like this? Oh, the damn fish. What just happened there with the screen? Okay. What's this?
There's something in the pocket.
Lewis, please just give me 1 week. I know I owe you. Let's say no. But I'm underwater like everyone else right now. I don't yet have enough stock to operate the bar smoothly with the fuzz snooping about the port. But don't worry. I'm stuck on a nice deal with the proper people, and I'll have a steady supply channel soon. Just 1 more week and I'll return everything with double interest. Peter. Okay.
And the blood is fresh. Whomever it belongs to could not have got far.
Holy shit, we're going to get real friendly with somebody down here. Real friendly. I know someone's down here. Somewhere hidden. How do I use my gun? That's what I want to know.
The door won't budge.
How do you bust it?
The door won't budge.
What the fuck is that? Where's my gun? Holy shit. First of all, there's a guy hanging in the cellar. Second of all, how do I use my gun? Options. Stop with that. I don't need that. Mind's eye. How do I use the gun? Combat. If you approach hostiles. I think the thing was just aim and shoot, but I'm on with my camera. How do I switch it again? Oh, it's this. Like that. Keep the camera.
One fatal round through the forehead. That's no accident. This was deliberate.
I think I just heard another fucker.
One fatal round through the forehead. That's no accident. This was deliberate.
Oh, found his son. Well, now we know where his son is. We'll return to that bastard. Whatever his name is. We definitely found his son. I think after we talk to him, that'll be the video, because I have to go edit it. I'm getting a bit tired. His son was murdered. Do I just go straight to the point like a savage?
Mr.
Yeah.
Throgmorton, I'm afraid I have bad news.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I found your son in the basement of a nearby warehouse. I'm sorry, but he was murdered. Shot in the head and the body hidden.
No. It cannot be true. No, no, no. I don't believe it. No.
I'm sorry for your loss.
My condolences, Mr. Throgmorton. I had hoped for a happier outcome.
Your condolences will not bring him back. So much of our blood spilt for nothing. So much effort in vain. My poor Albert. Tell me you know who did it. I want to look him in the eyes. Make him beg for mercy.
Is it... do I say this? Or do I go with this? Oh no. We're just gonna go with the fish man.
Seems
Fuck
like he was a
Lewis.
fisherman by the name of Lewis. He had a gun and pursued Albert after he fled the house.
Lewis it is, then. What do you know of him?
Turns out you were right. He's an Innsmouther.
Nah. Those filthy scum have done it now. When I'm through with them, they will rue the day they dared lay a finger on a Throgmorton. Bring me that dirtbag, Lewis. He and I are due a reckoning. Do this for me, and I'll help you with anything you need.
Okay, I've just fucked Lewis over. He's kind of dead now. I may have just, ruined his life. But, it happens. Anyways, hope you enjoyed. Sorry if I was a little quiet for this whole thing, because I'm still learning, and, like, I gotta read through this shit. And, you know, the whole focused, I don't really know where I am. I'm lost in this, but I think I got the hang of most of the controls. I do hope you enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like. Subscribe first, actually, then leave a like, maybe a comment. And if you didn't, leave a dislike and reason why. I'll try to fix up whatever you don't like. And maybe you will enjoy the series. Have a good day, night, whenever you're watching the video, and peace out.